In the high-stakes arena of international cricket, where every decision can ignite passionate debates, England's bold choice to skip a friendly match has left fans and pundits buzzing with strong opinions. But here's where it gets controversial. Was this move a stroke of genius or a risky gamble that could backfire? Let's break it down step by step. The England cricket team, led by the unflappable Ben Stokes, decided against participating in a two-day pink ball encounter against the Prime Minister's 11 right after the first Ashes test. Instead, they opted for focused internal training sessions in Brisbane. Pink ball cricket, for those new to the game, uses a pink-coloured ball under lights to simulate day-night conditions, which can be tricky due to the way the ball swings and retains its shine differently compared to traditional white balls. This choice was influenced by two key factors: the quality of the bowling attack they might face and the overall playing conditions. England weighed the pros and cons carefully, considering that the match would take place in Canberra, a different state from Brisbane, with potentially dissimilar conditions to what they'd encounter at the Gabba Stadium. The decision drew sharp criticism from many quarters, especially given England's somewhat underwhelming performance in the first test and Australia's impressive track record in pink ball matches. Critics argued that England needed more match practice to fine-tune their skills against live opposition. Stokes, however, offered a thoughtful defense. He acknowledged the appeal of gaining extra pink ball experience ahead of the upcoming Brisbane test but expressed doubts about how closely the Canberra setup would mirror the real challenges at the Gabba. "I get the logic," Stokes explained. "With a pink ball test on the horizon, playing another game could make sense on the surface. But there's more to it: the location, the competing team, and whether it truly prepares us for what's coming." He emphasized that the squad discusses all angles thoroughly, balancing benefits like additional practice against drawbacks such as travel fatigue or mismatched conditions. And this is the part most people miss: the immense pressure Stokes has been under since the team touched down in Australia. Icons from cricket's past, like Lord Ian Botham and Australia's Ashes hero Mitchell Johnson from the 2013-14 series, have publicly lashed out at England's playing style, tactics, and even their spirit. Stokes is fine with constructive feedback on their on-field execution, calling out mistakes or lackluster patches in games. But he firmly pushes back against the accusation of arrogance, labeling it as going too far. "Sure, you can say we were rubbish or didn't deliver the performance we aimed for," he said candidly. "We had our strong moments, but arrogant? That one makes me wrinkle my nose. I'm not buying it. We'll handle the praise and the barbs alike." This rejection of the arrogance tag could spark heated discussions among fans. Is it just a defensive stance, or does it reveal deeper tensions in how teams are perceived? As Australia heads to Brisbane with high confidence, they haven't lost a test at the Gabba to England since 1986, showcasing their home advantage. England remains unfazed. Stokes described the atmosphere as reminiscent of the subcontinent's heat and humidity, comparing Brisbane's sticky, muggy vibe to places like Sri Lanka, unlike the drier Perth conditions they just faced. "No fear here," he assured, noting how the team arrived and immediately dove into training to adapt. "The heat hits you right off the plane, and over these days, we've realized it's sweatier, stickier, and physically demanding. That's the essence of Test cricket, embracing the toughness." For beginners wondering why this matters, cricket's longest format tests endurance, adaptability, and strategy, where weather can dramatically affect ball movement and player stamina. So, what are your thoughts on all this? Do you side with England's cautious approach, or do the critics have a point about needing more game time? And let's not shy away from the big question: is labeling a team arrogant fair, or is it just part of the game's dramatic commentary? Share your views in the comments. I can't wait to hear the debate.